It's like open.
Yeah, there we go. Peter, stick your finger in his mouth.
He's gonna bite me again.
Do it or you're fired.
Yeah, this is the GEEKotropic podcast number 905. So
I think we're on 45.
77. I don't know.
No one knows. It's a mystery.
We're above 10. Yay!
I think so.
Yeah.
We're above 10.
Yeah. Or at least above 1, okay?
Yeah. Hey, the first one is up to like 150 views.
Yay!
We're popping.
Yeah. Almost viral, baby.
Almost.
Dude, like I was listening to like another podcast, and I remember like they would read emails and they would like promote other stuff, and I was just like, I'd like to see if I just threw this out there, because they're like intermediate like people, I guess. Like they're not like probably like C-list celebrities, I guess. Like they're just like hosts on shows and shit. I was like, I wonder if they're like. I sent an email to GEEKotropic of them about our podcast, and then our site just instantly just blows up. And we're like, how do we deal with this traffic?
You should, dude. You should.
And we like wake up the next day, it's like, what the fuck is this? It's like 140,000 fucking.
I'm rich, bitch.
Like we had a contest for only like 250, and then we were like, oh shit, never mind, oh fuck. It's like the contest is officially over.
I will point that out. If at any moment we go from just the small amount of likes that we have to something insane and absurd, I will personally give out an insane, absurd present.
That sounds kind of nasty.
I don't know. It could be 2 Xbox Ones. It could be a brand new computer.
Why would it be 2 Xbox Ones? That's so weird.
It could be.
I may give it to one person and then the other one to another. Who
like
knows?
him and his wife.
There you go.
See? Or him and his roommate.
There you go. See?
The way they can go like all LAN parties and shit. It's like, oh, they don't have enough internet on their phone. They don't have real life internet. So, but they
can LAN together.
I don't know. I miss LAN parties, man.
Oh, me too.
I never had a LAN party.
Because you could name your Xbox back in the day, and it would pop up like these 4 players are on Xbox named Dan or whatever the hell.
Dan.
I remember like whenever it was like the PS1. I was like, man, I gotta have friends, but I really want that fucking 4-player thing, that fucking where you can plug in 4 controllers.
Right?
I want that.
The multi-tap?
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I want that, but I don't know many people that have all these things.
Right?
I still remember the first one they came out with looked like a fucking boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, dope,
Yeah.
And even have the memory card thing on it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you can plug in 4 memory cards.
Hey, hold on, let me run home. I gotta go get my stuff.
Yeah, dude, when I first got that PlayStation, I didn't know you needed memory cards.
Yeah, I was
like,
so
what the fuck is this?
Like, I was playing the first Midnight Club, and like, it took me like all day to beat it, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to turn it off, because if I turn it off, I'm gonna lose everything.
It's the struggle, man.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Like, it's like I can't save my shit because I didn't pay $20 for a card that like I just can't have because my parents won't give me, and they don't understand why I need it.
Man, that's when you go super, super, super cheap and buy like a Wildcats.
Yeah.
Like a Wildcats memory card.
Oh my god. And it was destined to crap out at some point. We had a Wildcats controller, and it would always veer left, so we're trying to play Resident Evil 3, and it's just like, Jill, quit it.
Yeah.
We're going left, Jill. No!
Like, yeah, like, but I always remember using those Mad Cat things just because, like, oh, there's like a shit ton of memory. Oh. So I'm like, fuck it. It was like 64 MB.
GameCube had them too, didn't it? Memory cards?
I'm so glad they got phased out for hard drives.
Dreamcast.
Because Xbox didn't have them. Xbox was like, fuck your memory cards. And people were like,
built-in memory. But wait, there's more. You can buy a little plug-in for the original Xbox that added additional memory.
Yeah, like when the
Honestly, I don't think computers even had external hard drives at that point. Microsoft is like, we put a hard drive outside of the game that already has a hard drive.
Yes.
Yeah, but I remember when I got
It's too advanced. We have to test it.
Yeah, like when I first got my PlayStation 2, I was like, because that was the one that was backwards compatible. Like it still is now.
Yeah.
Because like I've had to like send it in and they give me one because that one shit out. But that one, like I'd always have to get it was like a memory card like adapter, because I'd have to plug in my memory cards and then load all the data. But it wouldn't take that much of the data. So how long it would take the copy would just be like, oh, you done? And then I'd be like, oh shit, and then I'd never play those games. Because I was like, PS3's the best!
Dude,
what is MotorStorm?
I remember when I got rid of my Xbox and I got a PS3. I bought it used, that way it'd be cheaper. As soon as I opened the box that it came in from GameStop, it smelled like weed. I was like, what the hell? Well, like, years down the road when it craps out and it doesn't want to eject the Hobbit, when I first bought the Hobbit, I take it apart to try and take it out. As soon as I opened the PS3, it's like all that weed smell was still in there.
Oh, wow.
I was like, Jesus, man.
Fresh out of the box, man.
Dude, like, I remember when my mom was able to afford that, because I think it was like $1,000 when it first came out.
It was stupid expensive. They always are.
Yeah, and then I wanted the first one that came out, because I literally played MotorStorm. It's the best racing game ever. And then I had to get that edition or whatever. And then I was like, hey mom, I was like, I finally found one that's a decent price. And I was like, oh yeah, how much is it? And I can't remember, but it was a lot. It was like, okay, but here's the deal. It actually has the game, PlayStation's still good, and it comes with a movie. And my mom was like, a movie? Yes! And then we got the movie, and it was like some shitty, like, 50s movie on like a DVD. You know, like it was just like not even real fucking decent.
I bought an Xbox from some random person when I was like
Swamp Thing. Swamp Monster.
it was like middle school. My mom found it because we were looking for an Xbox for cheap. She found it like in the newspaper or whatever, because that's before social media.
Right.
And they were like, it came with 3 games and a couple controllers, and we were like, hell yeah! It was like $100 because nobody gave a shit back then. And we went and picked it up. We went and picked it up, and she's like, oh yeah, and there's this movie that goes with it too. And we're like, why? And she's just like, well, we didn't like it.
Dude, like
It was the Hulk, that first one with Eric Bana.
Oh god, yeah.
dude, like
Yeah, I don't blame her.
dude, but like I remember like the first time I tried to like crapped out. When I crapped out and I figured out like how it was like the red ring of death, it was like the yellow light of death for the PlayStation 3.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, when the first time it happened to me, I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck this is. And then I finally look it up and I'm like, okay, I know how to do this. So like, I had to like take it apart and shit. And then when I was trying to like put it back together, I was like, something happened or whatever. And then like, there was a clip that holds down the strip that goes to the Blu-ray drive. And I was just like, okay. And so like I tried to fucking do it, and then like I put it in there and was trying to snap it. Well, the thing that holds it down is broke. So I was like, well, I guess I don't have this. And I was like trying to like get it to like make contact enough just to eject the disc. And then it would light up like whenever the PlayStation would come back on after I fix everything. And it would just like, oh dang, it's gonna go. And then I hit it, and it's like, no, not doing nothing. And then whatever, I put it back wrong together. Like, there's like the 4 USB ports that are under it. Like, they're all like this. So like, I can only plug in like one controller, maybe, if I force it in.
Oh man. Well, I mean, you could have lucked out if it was the Hulk movie that got stuck in.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd rather have the Hulk than that 50s movie.
See, we might.
That 50s movie was like a Mexican DVD. Like, you just burned it and just threw it in there.
Like, we're not even in a real case.
Yeah.
It's the bootleg.
Yeah, like the label on top is just like a piece of paper. And
Yeah.
It has like a picture of something like from the movie on there.
It's sweet. It's sweet.
Like, I remember I bought an I Am Legend DVD from Mexico, and the movie was good. But like on the menu, you could like fast forward through the menu. Like,
Where does the movie gonna start?
what? How was that possible? Like, they'll put like section from the movie, like as a montage kind of thing, and you could just like fast forward through to be hit fast forward. And I was like, what the hell? I didn't know. And like I was trying to do on the other movies, they don't do this.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Holy crap. That's the best. It's the best.
Yeah, like I remember I bought like 2 Super Nintendos at a garage. Like, they're like $25. That's a deal. So I was like, I bought them and took them back home. I was like, they don't work. Like, they don't even get connected.
Dude,
to
somebody's selling a regular Nintendo on Facebook for like $150. I'm like, Jesus, man.
Dude, my sister.
Or N64 with like 10 games for $200.
Dude, like my sister-in-law actually has like a Super Nintendo and like all like the old school consoles, and like she has all them like the the Mario games, like Super Mario. What was it, like, is it Yoshi's Island?
Yeah.
That one. Like she has that one and all the other ones.
Yeah.
Like Solid, you beat them and everything.
I still have Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. I have a regular Nintendo, but I have to get that strip in the back that actually the cartridge goes into.
Oh yeah.
And it's like $50. I never bought it. I have a N64 with a ton of games. I got like Ocarina of Time. I
remember my sister-in-law.
I have Yoshi's Island.
Dude,
Super Mario World.
I didn't have a damn thing. All I had was maybe Sonic on the Sega Genesis, and that was probably the most ever game I ever had. So I actually had a PlayStation 1 where I actually had.
When we get an office, I'm putting all those consoles there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, like my sister-in-law has all my old consoles. Like she has like my old Genesis and my old 64. Because my 64 was just shit. I only had like 2 games and they were the worst. It was like called Load Runner, where she played as some soldier dude, or it wasn't like, it was like some like holy warrior, I guess, or something. And you were in a puzzle. And like you had to move these blocks in a certain way, and there's like demons that are like kind of like going around it. And the thing is to like trap the demons, and then they disappear, and then like make your way to the end. And like the game was like just complicated for a kid to understand, so I didn't ever play it. So I was like, why the fuck am I gonna play this? I'm just gonna die. And then like I had this other game where we played as like cats trying to like that were kind of like Twisted Metal kind of cats that like I don't know, like I forgot how it melded with rats and shit like that, but it was just like it was kind of fun, but it was just like too weird of a game for me to play at that time. And I was just kind of like I want to play like everyone all had like Super Mario 64, and I was like, "Fill it up! I'm gonna go over their house and play that shit." And then like I would like every time it was at like movie gallery, I'd go rent that shit, and I'd be like, "Hell yeah!" And be like I'd fucking be happy to fucking throw Bowser's fucking ass off the fucking top of the mountain. Like, I launched his ass is gone, and then I go in the hallway, drop down, it's like, ha ha, I'm in lava. It's like, this is fun as hell, and I just died because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, dude, I played all those games too much, man. Like, Super Mario World, I had all the Star Worlds and all the roads connected to them. And,
yeah, that's how probably my sister
Super Mario 64, I had all the stars, so Yoshi was up on top of the thing.
That's dope.
He'd give you 100 lives, but I never did it. That way you just stay up there walking around.
Just to leave him.
Just to leave him, just so I can go and stare at him.
Yeah, I got you.
And then I have Resident Evil 2, and I did have Hunk, and then when I beat it faster and got Tofu, I accidentally saved over Hunk. So now I just have Tofu saved.
Oh.
Yeah. And Tofu's a bitch because
I just remember I freaked the fuck out whenever I think it was like Resident Evil 2 when I first came out, because I think someone I knew rented it. I was like gonna go watch him play it. Not like I just freaked the fuck out. Just right when you pass by that little basketball court and then they jump out, I was like, I'm not playing this game. I don't like this game, dude.
I don't remember how old I was, but I was at a friend's house. I'm not going to say his name, but we were playing Resident Evil because I took my Nintendo over there. We were playing that. And this is when Xbox has already come out. Like, so it was a little bit further on. Well, it starts to get dark, and he's like, hey, man, I can't play this anymore. I was like, why? You know, we're doing good. And he's like, it's getting dark, man. I can't do it. I was like, okay. He's like, let's play this game, and we that Jet Set Radio Future.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that game was awesome.
So I wasn't too pissed, but I was like, man, because that was when I was trying to get Hunk.
Right.
You had to beat it in like 2 hours. And it got dark, so we had to play Jet Set Radio Future and beat those scared kids.
That's scary.
Like, I remember the liquor thing freaked me out too.
Oh yeah, the first time you see the liquor.
Like when it goes, and the moment I was like, oh!
Nothing beats that first Resident Evil though, when you walk and it does that shitty fucking cutscene where the zombie turns around.
It just looks like some pale guy with like fucking clown makeup.
I never saw that.
Is this Chris's blood?
Yeah.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
I never saw that game until like years later though. Like I never saw the original just because I felt like it was so rare to see that game.
And it had my brother had the director's cut, and it had a live action intro scene.
Yeah, that's the one that I.
Oh no, that was so ridiculous! So stupid!
Like black and white, everyone's like running. Oh yeah.
Is that like?
I feel like that was still better than the Resident Evil movies.
Oh, so much better. So much better.
I don't know.
So much better.
But like I don't know, like that.
Oh, the first time the dog jumps through the window in that first one. Oh, you
Or
look
the bats.
See, in
the
the
birds.
in the director's cut,
Whatever. I don't fucking know. They look
in
like
the
fucking
director's
bats.
cut, you could go back to the door, right, and
Yeah.
open it, and the little head pops in.
Yeah.
Well, in the remake, if you do that same thing, the dogs actually go in the fucking
GameCube
house.
remake.
Yeah. See, I didn't know that, and I downloaded the remake on the PS4. I didn't know that. I was like, oh man, I wonder if this still
That's
works.
so
And I
funny.
fucking opened the door. I was like, oh my god!
That's so funny that they decided to remake these games because, like, man, those games were kind of shitty. They didn't look the best, so let's remake them just cause.
Well, do you ever play Resident Evil Zero?
Yeah,
That one was cool
fuck
too.
Yeah.
I'm not
You got
never.
a train.
What? I think Code Veronica is what really blew my mind.
That one was a trip.
Because it's like, oh yeah, you do all the front, like all the first stuff, and then you walk out and it's like, boom, instant fucking cemetery, 6 fucking zombies, and you're just like, oh fuck, here we go again.
You're like me, like I don't know why, but there was always like when I think the first time I ever really got into it was when like everybody was playing like Resident Evil 4. Like I've seen Resident Evil 2, but I was like, I don't like it.
Resident Evil 4 is the whole reason I bought a GameCube. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros, bro.
Yeah, well, after I got
like
Resident
the
Evil 4,
only thing.
I ended up buying it had the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, and that just opened the door to everything else.
Oh yeah, dude.
But no, it was Resident Evil 4 because I saw somebody playing it.
Yeah.
Very fun.
It looked all fun and shit, and like I remember the first time I ever like beat it. I didn't beat it. Somebody else had to beat it. So the way I could get all the cool shit. The way I could just have fun with the story. Because I don't know why, but I was just so nervous. Like I had so much anxiety from that one part when you're in the house in the cabin. You have to like save. You have to like have a standoff basically against like you and that Mexican dude like Lewis or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to stand out in there and like have to get all the zombies till they go away. And then I was like, no, I don't like that one. I don't like being swarmed. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'd probably die.
Like Resident Evil 5, bro.
5 was good.
I think 5, like there was like controversies, like
They were like, oh, because you're killing, like, you're in Africa.
Yeah, no.
If you said in Africa and you kill the white people, they'd be like, oh, you can't have black people in Africa?
I feel like the setting was not needed for that though.
See, man, I used to feel conflicted about this, but this is what I did. I found a loophole. Because if you're doing the 2-player mode, you can pick the chick.
Yeah, there you go.
Done. Native killing natives.
but
It's
that
perfect.
No one cared when you're killing Spaniards.
Right?
No one cared when you're killing Spaniards.
I know, right?
Like they didn't give a shit about Sheva at all. Like
Yeah.
people like the 2-player thing was the only time you ever felt good having Sheva on your side because you're like, oh, where? And then she get hit and you're like, bitch, you just went down.
Well, she was basically what's her name? My Ashley from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah,
like bitch go, bitch
but she had
stay.
guns and she's still fucked up.
Dude, that's why I like beating Resident Evil 4, and then I remember how, but you get that. It's like a fucking
Yeah.
suit of armor.
No, you get the suit of armor and you get the gangster costume.
Yeah.
So, like, and then
You get the
whenever
infinite Tommy gun.
yeah, you do that and you do like the reload thing with it and like you like do his head and then do his head and then like the third one you like throw it up and strike a pose. Yeah, it's the best.
It's so over the top Japanese.
Yeah. I remember they had that like it wasn't in the original GameCube, but when they came out with on the Wii and like the PlayStation 2. Remember they came out with that laser weapon. I was just like you just aim and charge it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was insta death.
Yeah.
The hand cannon.
Yeah, my favorite was like whenever you played on what was the fucking
What are you buying?
no what was the mini game that you could play as other people? I forgot that. What was it called?
Which one?
It's like where you could play as Wesker and shit like that.
Oh, the Mercenaries mode?
Yeah, that was the best just because I love playing as Krauser because he had like
Oh, he's so cool.
Yeah, 'cause he had
an
the-
arrow and his big old arm.
yeah, he had the fucking like the torque mode basically for like Gears of War and then fucking his arm which is just like you just
Yeah.
like, go right through like a shit ton of people insta dead.
I like that as Hulk too.
Oh yeah, Hulk was the best. You just run around with some machine gun,
Right.
shooting bitches. Like all you have is that and grenades. Dude, I think I showed you that video from a long ass time ago. I don't know if you remember, where some dude just like got like a super crazy ass high score, like when he was fighting those dudes that were like in those fucking metal costumes that had like Wolverine claws.
Oh yeah.
Dude, like at the end, like before the time ran out, dude, he was fighting like 2 of them, like, and they were just all in his face, and he was like somehow still surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, and these things were just like fucking just spinning around, like had like this wide ass reach. And I was like, and he was like in a little ass room. He was like,
You gotta link that too, dude. I gotta watch that.
dude, it's fucking old as shit. But yeah, I think I still have it. Like,
Hey, you know they tied in that new Resident Evil with Chris Redfield, right?
Oh yeah.
That's the tie-in.
How?
It just.
It's like a prequel or something? Or
No, it takes place after like Chris like rescues the dude or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's a DLC where you play as Chris, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I quit watching the playthrough. I was like, I got bored. Like that's why I didn't buy it.
I couldn't do it, man. I really couldn't.
I couldn't stomach Resident Evil 6, man. It was horrible.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what killed it for me was Resident Evil 5.
See, like I watched somebody play it, and it was funny as shit. 'Cause he's like, oh god, I have to go through this door, but I don't want to. No, I'm gonna do it. And he goes through. That was a mistake. And he's like,
Yeah. No, dude, like, the funniest one I saw was like this dude just called like Tim the Tap Man. He's funny as shit. Just because there's this thing whenever like you do a top donation or whatever for the day, it's like it says like a thing like, oh shit, and then like he was going through some part of a scary game. Like it happened twice, and like he was just walking through and he heard some like creaking like doo, doo, like, and then like pounding on a door, and then his top donation goes off and he's like, oh shit, and he's like he just freaks out and like it plays the message for the top donation like it's like a voice thing, and it's like Tim, you seem tense.
That's the ultimate troll right there, man.
Yeah,
that was the
fucking
best.
hilarious.
That was the best. That's one thing that I'm like not looking forward to is redesigning and revamping the whole Twitch channel and all that stuff.
Is that what you're doing or what?
Just what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Setting up the little emoticons and stuff like that. I'm just like,
oh, okay. I got you. I thought it was like they're redoing like the way Twitch works or something like that.
No.
hey, so are we talking about anything current, or just old
We don't have to. This could be a classic podcast back in the day.
Anything current, I got nothing.
I mean, the only thing I want to play right now, but I can't because of money-related issues, is probably like I want to play Injustice 2 because I want to play the story.
Oh yeah.
Morrowind just came out for ESO, and I'm like, yeah, financial issues.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wonder Woman is killing it at the box office.
That's what I've heard, man.
Yeah, I didn't go with my mom to go see that because she got free tickets. So
that's
cool. Yeah, so that way I can just say, hey, I can either pay for gas, and you can pay for gas and the movie.
Well, I saw this thing because when the Ghostbusters reboot flopped, they blamed misogyny and sexism. It showed that, and it showed Wonder Woman. It said, where's your sexism now? I was talking to my mom about it. She's like, well, yeah, it's like go to see Paul Blart or Magic Mike. What do you think the guys are going to do? It's Ghostbusters or Wonder Woman?
Like, no, dude, I was talking to some dude at work yesterday.
She's like, it's still kind of sexist.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't fucking think of it that way.
Yeah.
Nah, I put it easily in the layman's terms for my friend at work. I was just like, yeah, you know, like guys are gonna go to this movie like, dude, Wonder Woman's fucking hot. Yeah, fuck that fucking thing. And then girls are like, girl power. You know, like fucking watching a movie.
I saw a thing. Somebody was bitching because there was a review, and I'll admit I read the review. It was horrible. The guy's like talking shit about the whole movie the whole time. He's like, but Gal Gadot, man, she's got a sexy body. She fits so good in that costume. It's like you're sitting there talking shit about the movie, but you're going on and on about that. Like I think that's why the movie sucked for you because you just stared at her ass the whole time.
You just concentrate on the story.
It's like,
where's the action? Where's the fight scene?
It's like I want to see ass shaking. You know, like
Did you see that comic that was going around on Facebook and showed Superman just taking bullets and Wonder Woman blocking them? And he says, aren't you mostly invulnerable? Can't you just take them? and she stands there and takes it. They just shoot her boobs, and you hear them. It says like hee like they're laughing.
Yeah.
And it says jiggle jiggle jiggle. She's like, that's funny.
I love that with you.
Yeah, like it was funny though because I actually watched that Wonder Woman. The part, just the part when she comes in on Batman vs Superman, I was like, yeah, that's probably the best part of the whole movie anyway. I feel like it was all boring and shit up to that shit anyway. I was like, yeah, fuck
They
it.
tried too hard, man.
Yeah.
That movie had so much potential, and they fucked it up.
Yeah,
But Wonder Woman's picking it back up.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Franchise.
I don't know who shit. I feel like it was either one of y'all or I saw it earlier where someone just like.
I showed it on the page where I started carrying Batman and Superman.
Like, I got this.
Yeah, I got
DC
this,
universe right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. It makes me worried about the Flash movie. And,
Well, then they keep
like any other movie that comes after
And they
this.
keep losing directors.
Yeah, that's
Aquaman 2 lost the director. Batman lost the fucking director because Ben Affleck's like, I can't act and direct.
I can only do one or the other. I need to be the hero this movie deserves.
Yeah, I feel like I like Batman, but it's just like the way the story went along was just not good.
Yeah.
But like the character was cool, the idea of it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's plenty of potential.
Yeah, they just really fucked it up trying to do too much at once.
Yeah, my friend at work just hates like Arrow and shit like that. Like just with not with like a passion, but just with like enough to say like, oh, this real Batman shit, and like it was
Like,
so much shit.
DC's made everything fucking dark and broody now.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be just Batman being a fucking sour person.
I feel like the only way I could put that is just in terms of just like.
Except for Barry Allen, because so far what we've seen of Flash, he's the same. He's not dark and broody.
All his movie is gonna be is like a romantic comedy with action.
But like it's like dark stuff happens in the show and everything, but like it's just funny just because like the only thing I could say about Arrow and Flash is like you go through all this shit and you know like if you come out being bright and like it's still good, I was like, well, good for fucking you, because I probably would have been some kind of fucking horrible wreck. I would have been dark and broody the rest of my life. I'd be like Batman without the suit in the morning.
Right. Just sitting in the bottom of my cave, not doing a damn thing.
Like the Arrow just like finished up its like 5th season the other day, but it's like in real time of that it was like actually like 10 years like in the timeline.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yeah. I mean, he went through a bunch of shit, and it was just like that's 10 years of dog shit right there. And I was like, nah. It's like if I don't see how I would have survived. I would have been like one of those other extras in the show that just got killed. Like got stabbed or whatever, got blown up in some little explosion. Like, yeah, I can't take this no more. I'm just gonna die.
Like I said, as long as one of them isn't all dark and broody.
The credits roll. He's just like Soldier A. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like I would be happy. Like, I'd be like I was an extra in the movie, and I was like, hey, that's why I would have been in that situation, that character. I'd have been instantly dead. Like, I'd be the guy that's crushing the fucking building when Superman fucking was fighting Zod, and like Batman's like, oh. I'd be like just that random dude that fell off.
I feel like you would be that one person, like the only stand-in that has one line, like, look!
The one guy that's over the top, always over the top.
He gets one line, one thing, and like the entire time he's like, all right, here's my big shot. Look!
I'm like the Stan Lee of the DC universe.
Right? Paul's gonna be in every DC movie in the future.
He's like, I nailed it. This is perfect.
Even in the Wonder Woman movie, even though it's like in like the 40s, it's just like, oh, and like I get blown away. It's like, oh, I just hear a scream, but then it's replaced with like the Wilhelm scream.
What if they take Paul's scream and that's the new Wilhelm scream? Like, it doesn't fit with anything, but they still use it. It's like, so it's awful with everything. It's like a serious movie and somebody like throws himself off a building for suicide.
I'm down.
It's Paul Hill scream.
I live off of those royalties.
Right?
The Hill scream. It's funny that you mentioned that because, like, I've noticed this is just something that I learned not just from college, but also from talking to Victor's uncle or whatever who works over in Austin in production.
Yeah.
Every producer, every sound engineer that works on movies always hides that. It's like an on-running joke in
Yeah,
every fucking movie.
Screen was like in every.
Yeah. Like they put it
It's
there
so
for like
fucking
they put it
ridiculous.
there for like good luck or whatever. Like to make sure like the movie would like do better.
Yeah, like the Godzilla movie with what's his name, Nick Tatopoulos, where they like Godzilla has little fucking babies and shit. In the
Well,
stage.
Matthew Broderick?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Godzilla's scream has a Wilhelm in it, like guaranteed every time. They just like chop it up and like.
I just want to be like, I could be like everywhere, and they're like, that guy's forever immortalized. That guy that did that scream because he's like in every movie. Like he's like a stormtrooper dying. It's like, you know, like that's what you can see. And you're like,
Isn't it a little bit creepy though? Because like technically that's the voice of a dead man.
Yeah.
You're hearing a dead man scream.
But he's dying
like laugh tracks.
Yeah.
It's dead people laughing.
Yeah, like, but it's just funny because it's just like, it's like that same guy continuously dying in movies.
Yeah.
It's just,
He's immortalized in death.
That was his goal when he was a kid. Like his mom was like, "Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be immortalized by my scream. You have a horrible scream. You don't say that." Just runs off.
It's just like, I want to be immortalized like Michael Jackson. It was like, I want to be known for like the rest of time or something like that. And then it's like, yeah, he does get immortalized, but they don't know who he really is, but they just know that scream.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And it's such a ridiculous scream. It really is.
But it's like, it's funny when like you just hear it somewhere.
Yeah, and you hear it and you instantly know, and you're like, son of a bitch. You did it again.
Like, because it's usually like someone would get blown off like a ledge or whatever. And like,
It's always like an over-the-top fall or death.
Yeah, and even the actor knows, like, somehow like, he knows who's in on it, because then he'll do like a fucking flip and shit. Like, the explosion would be like down the street, and he'll get hit and like, do like backflip.
It's like watching the Power Rangers growing up.
Yeah, I'm surprised I never got put in like. I kind of want to watch the Power Rangers movie and to see if that's in there somewhere when they get hit, knock the fuck back.
It's bad, dude.
Yeah.
It is so
I don't
bad.
watch it.
It's a disappointment.
I know, but I just want to watch it just to see if that's in there, like in the old one.
It probably is.
Have you watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2 yet?
Yeah.
No.
I watched like the first 10 minutes, but the sound quality was really bad. I just love the fact that Paul did call it, where that fucking big monster fight that it shows in the previews, that's the first thing in the movie. That's the very first thing, and it's over real quick. Paul fucking called it.
Yes. Baby Groot gets his little stereo smash.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I was like, Paul is fucking
No, I just say like there's no like spoiler at all. And when I say like the funniest part for me was like when I watched it, I was just like, there's a character that's like throughout the movie, and it's just the guy that played Cheddar Bob in 8 Mile. He's not like a primary character, but he's just there just to like give the Guardians like shit every now and again. And he's just there.
It'd be great if it like showed him and then he just started limping away from where he shot himself.
I think I called that. Like, I think it happened. So it was like, oh, I got shot in the dick again.
Do you guys like doing that? Like finding actors that are in shit you didn't think about?
Yeah, sometimes. It's just,
like,
I gotta be in a mood for it, man.
I was watching The Water Boy, and you know the field goal kicker, the black guy he's talking to? He was on The Walking Dead.
No shit.
And I don't know, he's never been in anything else that I know of. I'm like, really? Like, you're gone for 20 fucking years, and then you're Bob on The Walking Dead, you get your leg cut off?
Yeah, like, that's what I was like remember when I saw it, like, the first thing that was said was just Cheddar Bob. Because he's like, he takes up a good portion of the scene, like, because he says something real loud, and it's just like, oh shit, it's Cheddar Bob! Cheddar Bob's in the Guardians of the Galaxy!
Watching The Walking Dead, the guy that plays Father Gabriel, I was like, I've seen him somewhere, I know him. And then I was showing Erica Starship Troopers, and he's in that.
Yes.
And he's like, you like that? You like that? And I'm just like, where was that energy in The Walking Dead? Maybe a little bitch.
You know, like, I feel like it's funny seeing like seeing the guy.
Right.
Like seeing like the guy that played Little Nicky, like the really like the other brother that was like almost took over the world, and then find out that he's the guy that played the villain in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But like it's so like
whatever his name is.
Reese Evans.
Yeah. Reese his name.
Yeah.
Or he was in that fucking football movie with Keanu Reeves. Remember that one?
Like it's so weird moving like that role where you're like so like weird and kind of shit, and then to go to this movie and then like you're just kind of serious doctor with no arm or whatever. Like, and then cause that, when I told, I think, one of my friends that, they were just
Yeah.
Like, when I told one of my friends that, they were just like, what the hell, why is he playing like this guy? And then we go see it, it's like he's playing like a serious role, and I'm like, oh, okay, dude. Like, I don't blame the dude, he's just funny. It's like, see the roles just kind of whoop, whoop, going like
You could be like the third brother from Little Nicky, that he's always typecast as like a big bully guy.
Yeah.
Until he did a small part in Zootopia. He was the little fox.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. God dang it. God dang it.
Like there was like a show.
I feel duped.
Did you ever watch that fucking show? It was called like Crodman Dune. It was like Comedy Central. It was the stupidest fucking thing. It was on running for like a season. It had the main dude from Meet the Spartans. That one like scary movie knockoff.
Oh yeah.
It was like a 300.
I barely even remember that.
Oh, okay. Well, the main character in that was like the main character in that, but it also had like the supporting cast was also like Kevin Hart as a wizard. Yeah, I feel like the villain was, like Matt Lucas, the guy that played like Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and now he's on Doctor Who now. And like, it's just funny seeing like a character like that, because that king was very like, it was not dumb or stupid, it was very like flamboyant, and like, but like had like not that much knowledge about how to do stuff. So he'd be like walking around in like some fucking like, it was like a fur thong, and he'd be like, does this make my hips wide or whatever? And then he'd like walk around. He's like, yeah, no, alright, let's go.
Was that before Kevin Hart was played out?
Yeah, like I think it was like it was like.
Was he toned down? Was he not the Kevin Hart we know?
No, he was still Kevin Hart. Yeah,
he's always been that way.
He's like, y'all here for this? It's like, I'm out of here, and he just runs out. I ain't casting nothing today.
I'm gonna have to watch that, dude.
It's so dumb. Me and my friend, like
watching the Mighty Boosh, bro.
Yeah, like me and Victor were just like, oh, we gotta watch. It's got all these people in it. And then we watched it. We was like, man, this show's fucking dumb as shit. But we still watched it because we were like, we're gonna be dedicated.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, man.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
I gotta say, Kevin Hart's gonna ruin Jumanji. They're doing a remake.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's gonna have The Rock.
I'm pretty sure like it's already been ruined, seeing how like the remakes of was it The Lost World have kind of tanked.
That Will Ferrell, I liked it. It was funny in its own right.
Yeah.
It wasn't The Lost World. What was it?
Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost.
Well, like, how do you go like this? You can't compare that to the show, though. Like I feel like they're very bad in their own right.
Yeah.
There's not much production value in Land of the Lost.
The stupid shit of it, like what was it, Chaka?
Yeah.
And Danny McBride. I'll watch anything.
Like Chaka was like the dude from the Lonely Island.
Yeah. He's the what?
Yeah. Like
the one that didn't go on the boat.
No. He went on the boat. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he's the one that didn't go on the boat.
I'm on a boat. Yeah.
Okay. He was Chaka.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Like I didn't watch the movie, but I know that character was in that movie.
Dude, that movie was so like ridiculously over the top.
And it's funny that you say that because I always feel like Danny McBride is always typecasted as Danny McBride.
Oh yeah, he's like
always.
It's like Nicolas Cage. He's always Nicolas Cage.
Just build a universe.
Yeah. Danny McBride thrown in these fucking situations.
Yeah, like I feel like Eastbound and Down was just like him and like another like different community and said, let's find out how he works in this situation.
Right? Let's see how he does on a movie set and that's Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Let's see how he does running a fucking sideshow attraction. That's Land of the Lost.
Yeah, like how like him just at the end of the world not giving a fuck.
Like I'm pretty sure the Alien movie, the new one, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure he's still the fucking same in that.
Oh, dude.
Is it good?
I saw it.
Oh, yeah.
You watched it?
Yeah.
That's the fucking movie Isaac watches on time. It took him like 6 months to see.
Sorry. It's good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh.
I feel like I have to wait to watch that one because I fucking hate because every time there's some movie like that, there's always this I wish there was a movie without jump scares that we could actually learn about the story about everything. Because I think that's what intrigues me about scary movies, but they always have to try to fuck with you in those movies.
You know, watch. Have you seen? Was it Life? Seen a movie with with Ryan Reynolds?
No, I didn't see that one.
Dude,
I want to watch that one.
you need to watch that one. It's not like a whole bunch of jump scares, and you still get like a good adamant like story.
That's the one with him and
Tim, Jake Gyllenhaal,
some other people.
Yeah. Because I fucking hate that. Like, I feel like Alien Covenant would have that shit in there because that's an alien. So you're just gonna be like, wow, and then like, oh shit, and they're dead. You know, like.
See, I like the original Alien, man, because like they were a lot more shiftier.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, oh yeah, who's down the corridor?
I like Aliens, and then Aliens, and then after that it went to shit. And that's why he's just like, everything after 2 never happened. It was a bad dream that we all shared. Like that fucking alien human hybrid fucking thing that got sucked in the porthole. That whole thing never happened.
Like, what's so funny is that like it's like that, but with like how they redid the Terminator movies like now, but the movie's still kind of okay. It's not great, but it's like we're gonna try to remake all that stuff to make it better.
Genesis?
Yeah, Genesis, but then they didn't make like the super greatest movie ever anyway, though.
Yeah.
Like
it was alright.
It was decent, but it wasn't like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh shit.
I liked all the little nods to it. How it was like, kind of like how that Mortal Kombat that came out, not 10, I guess it was 9. It didn't have a number on it. It was like redoing 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
This redid the.
But they don't link back to that stuff, though.
I liked that, but the movie itself could have been better.
Yeah. I just remember, like, I think I said this on another podcast or whatever, but I'll just say it anyway, because I thought it was just so funny. I may have already said that, but I remember seeing, because Matt Smith plays, like, the Skynet version that, like, you find out. And, like, he's at the beginning of the movie. But, like, me and Victor knew who he was, so when we go watch the movie, we're, like, in the theater, and we're like, okay, cool. And then, like, we see them walking up to the time machine, and, like, they're about to go back and, like, you know, reset everything and make everything right. And then, like, you just see, like, Matt Smith just, like...
Yeah.
And then you just see him, like, look at John Connors, like, the guy that plays him, and I was like, oh, that looks kind of, you know, not great. And I was like, man, Matt Smith. I was like, man, that's so weird. And then, like, he goes up and just, like, spoiler, he goes up and fucking stabs him or whatever in the back. And I was like, oh, shit, the doctor killed John Connor.
And he wasn't in the whole rest of the movie till, like, the end.
Yeah, like, when you find out some revelation about it. Spoiler, again. But, yeah. I
mean, can you call it a spoiler?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it by now.
I liked how they recreated that scene when
like that Terminator
shows up and he's like,
oh yeah, that was my favorite.
How they recreated it up until it's not an actual cop, it's the fucking thing.
Yeah, like the timelines got skewed to where like the Terminator 2, like Liquid Cop showed up earlier.
The Liquid T-1000, bro.
Yeah, like instead of showing in T2, he shows up in T1 at the same time.
I still think they should have got the dude that actually played him with the old one.
It's so weird watching that movie because like the dude like runs like Robert Patrick. He looks like an Asian. Yeah, dude. Like,
that's why I wasn't too bad, but I was like, it still should have been him.
Yeah, but it looked like so much like him except Asian, and I was like, holy shit, that's him.
The mannerisms.
He even run like him. Like his legs were because I remember watching Robert Patrick run because his legs are kind of like short and stubby, but he ran like dead sprint. But then when I see the Asian dude playing Robert Patrick, he had he had the same run, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And that was my favorite part of the whole movie. It was just that whole part. And even they recreated like the part where he's in the store and he's trying to get sneakers and shit.
Yeah.
He even recreates that scene from the original Terminator. Which people need to watch the original Terminator. That shit was pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck
hell yeah.
It's different. It's a hell of a lot different from T2. Yeah.
I liked 1 and 2, and then after that, they kind of went downhill too.
3 was okay, and 4
Which one was 3?
The one where the chick Terminator.
Nah, I didn't care for that.
I thought it was okay.
It's good.
I just think it's funny how they every time it's John Connor shows up, it's just a different guy.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah, you know.
See, actually, it was the one I didn't mind is the one that had a dude from Avatar.
Oh yeah,
that one,
Salvation.
Yeah.
That one was alright.
I kind of like that one just because actually you actually got to see what happened. And oh yeah, all the teases basically. It's like watching never watching a 4th Harry Potter movie and just never go. It's like, man, they're just gonna tease Voldemort forever.
Yeah.
Bring his ass out.
And plus Anton Yelchin, man.
Yeah.
He was a badass actor.
Yeah, he was real good in that, and him, and And then I just remember, I don't know why, I just feel like the only thing I didn't like was, God damn, I can't think of his name. The guy that played Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I didn't like Christian Bale as John Connor though. I feel like he was just like
Hey,
he plays Batman as John Connor.
Yeah, basically.
At least he didn't do the Batman voice.
He didn't do it, but he just got in character like that.
Robots.
All he was Batman of the future.
No. Dude, go watch it again. I feel like it goes Batman because he's like, you killed my mother, Sarah Connor. Because he even does like a Batman interrogation scene.
Does he do the fucking lip thing?
Yeah, I feel like he did. But like, I feel like the best part was probably like,
Where
we're the other robots.
What is Skynet?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! How long have we been doing this now?
I don't know, dude. It is 6:35, sir.
I don't know when we started though. We can go like another just 10 minutes, I guess.
Whatever. I like this. It's spontaneous. It's fun.
Right.
What else can we bitch about?
I don't know. I mean, I liked it. I liked the bitching about it. I thought it was good.
I like how it had the little robots in the water and shit. And
Oh yeah. And like, fuck, I was trying to remember.
I did like that they kept that bald dude in the first 3 Terminators.
Mm-hmm.
The one that.
Oh yeah, the doctor.
Yeah.
The doctor was like in the third one when it happens again, he's like, I'm done.
Yeah. That I respect so much. I think the third one I didn't like the guy that was John Connor. I was like, why is this little squirrely guy supposed to save the world?
Right?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't look like he'd tie a fucking shoe.
Dude, what's funny is that like, cause y'all know like Chris Hardwick is, right?
Yeah.
He's like in the movie for like a little small part because he works at like what was the place that her dad worked at? It was like the DOD or something like that, probably. But like, he walks up and he's all like, cause he was like when he was in his fat phase or whatever, and like he was just really big. And then like
Chris Hardwick?
Yeah, and like
I gotta find this picture.
yeah, like and then he walks through, but like he walks next to the guy that's playing John Connor, or not John Connor, the girl's dad or whatever, and then like he goes and walks up next to her, but what's funny is like now, if you look at it now, it looks like Chris Hardwick looks like the guy that played the dad, because like they kind of look very similar, like they have like the same kind of face.
Yeah, once you think about it, if you do like a side-by-side comparison.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, like, I was just like, dude, you look more like that guy than yourself did. Like,
Holy crap, he was chubby.
yeah, you see it. But dude, does it show the dad right next to him?
Yeah.
Does he look more like Chris Hardwick than he does?
Yeah. That's funny.
That is dope, man. Yeah, dude, like, I don't know. But,
Yeah, look at that.
yeah.
Because the dude in the middle looks more like Chris Hardwick now than Chris Hardwick does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like that doesn't fully show how like big he was. Like he's a little bit more battered than that. He's looking down.
This one shows it a little better.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good on you, Chris Hardwick. Keeping that weight off.
He got healthy. You don't want to die.
Food is food. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. That's funny, man.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah. You got anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, E3's coming up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. Like you've been talking for like forever long, and then it's like E3 is like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
E3, yeah, who cares? So whatever.
E3's coming up, man. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. Apparently, Terry Crews is supposed to go do an Overwatch panel.
It's either that or he's gonna do it at BlizzCon. It's whatever they want to do. It's either no, because I know they're supposed to have another character come out before his character.
Yeah.
So like, but they're just teasing Terry Crews for just like everything. I was like, Terry Crews is the best.
Right, and Project Scorpio. Or Scorpion, or whatever the fuck.
Oh, the Xbox.
Yeah,
it's just like, hey, we got an Xbox, but it's better than the original Xbox One, and now we got one that's better than the other Xbox One.
Yeah, they're putting out the developer kits out at E3, so people can play on them, and then they're going to record all the data and stuff, just to kind of work out the bugs and shit.
I'm just curious what it's going to be called when it actually comes out, because the naming scheme for Xbox has been so retarded. Xbox 360, Xbox One.
Yeah, it'll be like 1.5, and they'll come out with another like 1.6. like down the road. It was like, yeah, it's just like you can have Xbox One, but you can have all these other ones, but they're way better. You know, but you still play the games that you originally played.
When the 360 came out, everybody was like, oh, it's going to be the Xbox 2, because that's what we had, PlayStation 2, you know, that was the setting. And then no, 360 is like, what? What? And then like, oh, the 720. The 720, no, the one. What?
Yeah, like this.
We already have an Xbox One. This doesn't make sense.
I appreciate Wii going Wii U, and I mean, I'd be like, whatever, because I mean, like, you go Wii 2 or whatever, but I feel like that wouldn't went over well. But like, it's just like Xbox, their names are just kind of like, what the fuck? Just throw them up in the air, fucking. What can we come up with? Let's
what sounds cool?
Yeah,
hey, guys, for the next console, X.
Just X.
That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be.
It's the console formerly known as Xbox.
Right, all right, just X.
That's what it's gonna fucking be.
It's a symbol.
Like, yeah.
It's literally an X.
Yeah.
Just set.
It's like the system formerly known as Xbox, and like it's sponsored by Prince, even though he's fucking dead. He's like he has his own game with it.
What if they take a little tidbit from Nintendo, but it's a Super Xbox?
It would be great if they decided
the
to
Super X.
if like right before the release they flew to Africa and came back and it's like, oh, it's fucking X Lion. Done.
They give it a Rasta paint job.
Fucking
I know. I'm so sorry.
Get Eddie Murphy to sing his weird Rasta music again.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, like he's like it's like how GPSs have different names, or whatever. Like, can't have like voices of people. It's just like, yeah, that's who the voice is behind like the system software, like how Siri would work. It's just that.
Every time you turn it on, it's that opening song from fucking Lion King.
Like imagine a limited edition one with me. It's like, what's up, dude?
Because you're gonna be that super celebrity.
I know. But imagine if you could like customize it yourself, so that way like you could like go for prank some dudes, like go to his house and like reprogram their whole Xbox commands and just say like, saw dude. And they'd be like, oh, you want to do that? No, fuck that. I go and hit X and just boom, you're done.
That's awesome. Alright. I think that's enough shit.
I guess so.
Yeah, I'll probably watch all the conferences and everything like that. I usually watch all of them, except for Nintendo, unless they actually do a live conference. Then I'll watch it.
Yeah.
We'll post some updates.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on it.
Dude, there'll be like I assume it's like the overview or whatever it is. I forget what the fuck they're called. Like it's conferences or just the spotlight or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah.
Like whatever that's over. It's just like that. You can see like everything like on like Facebook feeds are just this announced. This has a release date. This, and you're like, it's just like fucking. Just everything.
Right, the morning after.
No, it's like right after the conference. They already have like fucking shit typed up. Like they're at the fucking conference, already writing shit down, ready to upload. And they're like, fuck, I need bitrate now. I need fucking bandwidth. I need all the internet.
It's lucky I rented a booth this time. It came with free Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I think I think this is like the first year where like people can actually go see it. Like it's actually public for the first time is this year. So like, cause people,
you can go and like do all the free shit.
Yeah.
But like, if you want to go to like the actual conference panels and shit, you still have to pay your ticket.
Oh, okay. But like, at least like they could do that now. Because before you had to find a way to get a ticket there. Like you had to work for like a gaming company or something like that to be able to go to like the conferences and stuff.
Yeah, this one like you're actually able to purchase your tickets.
I know. Like, imagine the people that are like so pissed back in the day whenever they did that Xbox deal where they're like if you were at the conference, they gave you one. Like after the conference.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like, that was how they ended one of them, and they're just like, yeah, everyone gets an Xbox. And everyone's like, whoa! Freaking the fuck out, they're dying. Like, yeah, I remember, like, dude, like, go look up the conference from last year. There's a spotlight, but there's just always. It was either that one or the Bethesda one, where like some girl was just constantly like screaming. Do you remember that one? No, she's like. And like whenever like the dude that works at Bethesda, the lead or whatever, like every time we would say something like ridiculous, like whenever Fallout 4 came out, like or was announced, she was just like, like she'd be the last one to say anything, you know. She'd be laughing. And she did it through the whole conference. Like, there was a video on YouTube somewhere, and for all that stuff, just those sections of the conference when she did that. And at the end, they actually, like, downed her, like, with the camera in front of who the fuck she was. And she was just some girl that was just, like, finally excited to make it to E3 or whatever. And she was just fucking screaming her ass off.
Super fake.
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember, right?
I got tears, bro. I got tears.
Like, she was always the last. She was louder than everybody and went longer than anybody screaming when she got that shit.
And this wraps it up, so we'd like to officially announce Fallout 4. Everyone starts clapping.
Like, dude, but I feel that she was like right by the mic or the camera that was recording for the conference, because like she was like screaming into that bitch.
Yeah, dude, because like if you notice where she's at, like a few feet away is the soundboard, and then like a few feet over is like a fucking boom mic.
Yeah, and then it's just mostly her, like she's on everybody.
Oh shit, man.
I don't find that fucking video. That shit was hilarious.
I hope I could be that big of a fan
Dude,
of something
like,
one day.
Dude, I'd love to go to that. Just be that guy. Dude, I gotta find that video after this podcast. That shit was
Watch. We're gonna get like super big, and we're gonna make it to one of these conferences, and Paul's just gonna be sitting there like at the same booth. We're all talking, and Paul's just like.
I'll be in some nice ass suit. I'll be like the Kevin Butler, but like in the crowd instead. Dude, but anyway, E3 classic, before we round up, Kevin Butler, just go back and watch that little like speech that he gave, because I think that was still like a massive highlight for that year.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you listen to that one or no? Oh, dude, it was so good. Like I remember it was like all inspirational and shit like that, but it was funny at the same time. Because you remember that dude, that Kevin Butler dude, right? That worked for PS3, and he was always like some goofy dude that worked for Sony. And he was using like all his commercials. He was always on the commercials, like promoting their games.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah, it's like all the, like he was promoting like Gran Turismo with whatever it was, and he was just like, yeah, we got like 50,000 cars and all that stuff, but they only go in reverse. Alright, but I think it's
We're done.
Go like and subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe, comment.
That guy.